Imagine this. You're 70 years old, maybe 75, and you wake up one morning determined to take better care of yourself. You lace up your walking shoes, you head out the door, and you put in mile after mile. At first, it feels like the right thing to do. After all, walking is safe, it's easy, and it's supposed to be good for your heart, your legs, and your overall health. But here's the truth most doctors won't say out loud. After the age of 70, walking too much can actually backfire. Instead of making you stronger, it can age your joints faster, drain your energy, and even increase your risk of falls and injuries. I want you to think about this. When you walk for long stretches at that age, your knees and hips, which have already carried you for decades, are under constant impact. The cartilage that cushions those joints is thinner, the muscles stabilizing them are weaker, and the recovery process is slower. That means long-distance walking can create more wear than repair. And what about fatigue? A body over 70 doesn't bounce back the way it used to. What feels like a healthy daily habit can sometimes leave you sore, stiff, and discouraged. Now don't get me wrong, walking itself is not the enemy. In fact, short, intentional walks are still one of the best things you can do for circulation, balance, and mood. The danger comes when walking is the only exercise in your routine, and especially when you push yourself to walk too far. Think of it like this. Your body at 70 isn't asking for marathons, it's asking for smart movement. Movement that builds strength, protects your joints, and keeps your energy high. So what should you do instead? Here's where the real solution lies. If you want to stay youthful, mobile, and independent after 70, you need to add strength training and balance-focused activities to your daily life. I'm talking about simple, safe, joint-friendly exercises that don't just keep you moving, but actually build back the muscle that time has taken away. Because muscle is your fountain of youth. Studies show that after the age of 60, we lose muscle at a rate of up to 3% per year if we don't actively fight against it. That loss of muscle is what makes stairs harder, standing up from a chair slower, and carrying groceries feel heavier. But here's the beautiful part. Even at 70, 80, or 90, you can still rebuild muscle. And you don't need a gym to do it. Bodyweight movements like squats to a chair, wall push-ups, and simple resistance band pulls can transform your strength, protect your joints, and give you the stability you need. And let's talk about balance for a moment. A long walk won't necessarily improve the kind of balance that prevents falls. But standing on one leg for 20 seconds, practicing heel-to-toe walking across your living room, or doing gentle Tai Chi movements, these can rewire your balance system and reduce the #1 risk factor for aging adults: falling. Balance training is like insurance for your independence. Now, some of you might be thinking, "But doctor, I love walking. It clears my head and gets me out in nature." And I'll say, keep walking. Just walk smarter. Keep your walks shorter, more intentional, and pair them with strength and balance work. For example, instead of a long, exhausting hour-long walk, break it into 2 20-minute walks at different times of the day. This supports circulation and mood without overloading your joints. Then, add 10 minutes of strength or balance training before or after your walk. That's how you build a complete, age-proof routine. Nutrition is also part of the equation. If you're walking a lot but not supporting your body with enough protein, you're setting yourself up for muscle loss. Aim for protein at every meal: eggs, fish, lean meats, beans, or Greek yogurt. Protein is the raw material your muscles need to repair and grow stronger, especially after activity. Pair that with hydration and key minerals like magnesium and potassium, and your muscles and joints will thank you. Another overlooked piece: recovery. At 70, your body takes longer to repair, so rest is not laziness, it's strategy. Stretch gently after walking, use a foam roller if you can, and prioritize quality sleep. Every hour of sleep is like depositing coins into your body's repair account. Without it, your energy and resilience will fade faster. And let me share something powerful with you. Researchers are now finding that high-impact walking, like pounding the pavement every single day, is not as beneficial as once thought. But walking paired with strength and stability work actually reverses some markers of aging. In fact, seniors who replace long walks with shorter, balanced routines show better bone density, higher testosterone levels, and improved independence compared to those who walk excessively. So here's the prescription, plain and simple. If you're over 70, don't rely on walking alone. Keep your walks short and enjoyable, but invest most of your effort into strength training, balance exercises, and flexibility work. This combination is what truly slows aging, keeps you independent, and helps you live with vitality. Imagine yourself 10 years from now, 80 years old. Do you want to be the person who can still carry groceries, climb stairs, and travel with ease? Or do you want to be someone who can only shuffle along, exhausted after too many long walks? The choice begins today with how you move, not just how much you move. This is why I always say to my clients, don't just move more, move smarter. Walking too much after 70 may look like discipline, but it can quietly rob you of your strength. Smart movement, strength, balance, recovery, that's the real discipline that keeps you young. If you found this advice helpful, I encourage you to subscribe to Senior Spring today for more insights just like this. Every week, I share tips to help men and women over 60 live stronger, healthier, and longer. Remember, aging is not about doing less. It's about doing the right things that make you feel alive. So keep walking, but walk wisely. And don't forget to build your strength, your balance, and your recovery into the foundation of your daily life. That's the secret to staying not just alive, but vibrant after 70. Now, let me ask you, what kind of movement makes you feel the most alive? Walking, stretching, strength work, or maybe something else? Share it in the comments, because your experience might inspire someone else who's listening right now. And until next time, stay strong, stay steady, and keep your spring. Would you like me to design a list of specific, joint-friendly exercise routines, with pacing, reps, and rest, that match this script, so your viewers could actually follow along at home?